You should be grateful I even settled for you. She scoffed while packing for her weekend trip with her ex. So I let her go without a word. Now she's living with her parents, and I just closed on my dream home. I was with Alyssa for 4 years. We met in our mid-20s when I was building my small business, and she was finishing her master's. She was gorgeous, charming, made every room revolve around her. I wasn't flashy, no six-pack, no luxury car, but I was steady, paid most of our rent while she job hunted after grad school, never threw it in her face. Over time, little comments started. Must be nice to not care about style when I wore jeans. Or she'd scroll Instagram muttering, Greg just surprised his fiancé with Miami. Goals. The real sign came at her best friend's birthday. I stepped outside for a call, came back through the hallway, and heard her in the kitchen. Do you ever think you settled too early? Someone asked. Alyssa laughed. Casual. Effortless. I mean, yeah, Josh is sweet, but I definitely could have aimed higher. At some point, you pick someone stable and call it good enough. I stood there frozen. Later, when I asked if something was wrong, she said, everything's fine. You're overthinking again. That became the pattern. Any concern I raised was met with, you're paranoid, or too sensitive. By year 4, I was secretly saving for a house down payment. She was getting restless, said I was too obsessed with security. Then came the weekend trip. Girls' lake house getaway, she said. As she packed bikinis, she suddenly turned. You should be grateful I even settled for you. Most guys like you never land someone like me. Just like that. No emotion. Like it was fact. I didn't argue. Just watched her zip up and realized I didn't know this person at all. Saturday night, my buddy Darren texted one photo. No caption. Alyssa at a winery, holding hands with her ex Trevor, the guy she swore was toxic and hadn't talked to in years. She was beaming at him, nowhere near any lake house. I didn't call, just packed bags and booked a rental. When she got home acting normal, I showed her the photo. It's not what it looks like. We ran into him. You held his hand. We were reminiscing. You wouldn't have let me go if I told you. We're done, Alyssa. Wait, what? You're throwing away 4 years over one picture? Everything you gave me came with conditions and insults. I don't want that anymore. I moved out the next morning. Didn't tell her where. Didn't block her. Wanted her to know I simply didn't care. 2 days later, so you're just not going to talk to me? Then, I made a mistake. Nothing happened. Then voicemail. I thought you loved me. I did love her. Enough to pay rent while she chased internships. Enough to cancel trips for her coursework. But I was done loving someone who saw me as a consolation prize. Her tone shifted. You're acting like a child. Real adults talk through problems. Darren told me the truth. She didn't run into Trevor. She planned that whole weekend. The girls' trip was a lie from the start. I focused on my business. New client deal closed. Got a bonus. Started buying that house I'd been saving for. This time, I saw myself on that porch. Coffee in hand, dog at my feet. Peace. Darren later mentioned, Trevor dumped her. 2 weeks in. She tried moving in, got clingy. He said she was emotionally exhausting. I didn't feel anything. I just didn't care. But she wasn't done. New messages. Trevor was a mistake. You were always there and I didn't appreciate it. The grass wasn't greener. I closed on the house 2 weeks later. Posted a sunset porch photo. She texted, so you bought the house anyway. Was that the plan all along? Then she showed up, knocked on my car window. Can we talk? I wanted to say sorry. Maybe try again. Why? Because I miss you. Because you were good to me and I ruined it. You're right. You did. I rolled up the window and walked inside. She kept showing up, texting. Finally, the mask slipped. You don't even deserve me. I lowered myself for you. I was too good for you from day one. I blocked her on everything. 2 months later, she showed up at a barbecue uninvited. Found me alone. Do you ever think about what we had? Sometimes. Then I remember what you said before you left. I didn't mean it like that. I was scared. You were missing out on someone who actually cared. You traded that for a lie and found out the hard way. You don't have to be cruel. You said I should be grateful you settled, but you settled too, and now we both see it.